One thing I highly recommend men doing is stop putting a woman's looks on a pedestal. Now, in our society today, we are overstimulated upon these kind of characters that are easily portrayed through me on YouTube, people on Instagram, dating apps. Everything now is so visual without the underlying message of who the individual even is. That is more so important than a filter on a woman's Instagram page or, the looks of a voluptuous woman or etc. that men lust over. This is a hack for men to have the eyes and the wherewithal to control their sexual urges, which is why I've dedicated a majority of my videos to teaching men how to do that. And there's multiple ways, but for a man, it is very important to have a level of security within yourself that isn't easily affected by what a woman's looks are. Now, I get it, okay? Men are very visual creatures, women are very emotional beings. I understand. But this is something that will set you up for success in your dating life. A lot of the times, we as people like what we like. We like a person who is appealing to the eye. It creates a desire within ourselves upon just the magnetic force that can cause attraction in the first place. It's magnetic, it's sensual, it's exciting, it's playful, it's all the things. But when we are too over-identified to a person's looks, we are actually not taking into consideration who the person is in truth. Now, listen, a lot of the times the women you see online don't even look the way they look in person. And I'm sure men have maybe experienced that, whether you're on a dating app and you swipe on someone because they look very, very nice and appealing. However, you go on the date and they're nothing like their picture. See, this is why this is very important also to address that the people you see online, even myself, you guys, like I have the occasional zits, okay? My skin is not perfect. Me as a human being, you guys may see whatever you want to see within me, but I still hold stuff that maybe you wouldn't like if you got to know me, because everyone also has the right not to like you. That's a part of life. But if you are holding on to someone just because you think that they're the most attractive person you'll ever get on your side, or you're putting too much of your worth even into a woman's looks because it's showing you that you're worthy enough to be with her, wrong. That is not healthy, and that will set you up to also be attached in a way that actually lowers your self-worth, because you're putting your self-worth into another person, and that means you're enslaved upon their decisions they make within their life. If they leave you, what would that say about yourself as a man? That you weren't attractive or that you weren't good enough for that woman? And it can lead down this large rabbit hole of the reasonings to just validate our very own beliefs about ourselves. So this is something that has gotten a little deep in conversation, hasn't it? Because looks, again, men, are not everything. They're the icing on the cake. But you can have a pretty cake with the yummy icing. But when you actually taste the batter of the cake and the ingredients aren't right, you might spit out that cake because it does not taste good. Okay? And this is something that also, obviously, women are not cakes, but it has the same gist. What's inside of a person truly does matter. And that's cliche of me, maybe? Sure. But it's the truth. You can have a model, but if their pattern and behavior towards you as a man is disrespectful, arrogant, belittling, rude, defensive, and you're staying with the woman just because she's a model, what's the payoff? The only payoff is just showing you your disrespect for yourself, your disbelief in yourself, the ways you belittle yourself. And this is something I do not want to see in the men of our society. Men with zero standards, men with zero boundaries, men that actually spend all of their time on social media lusting over these women that don't even look like that in real life. It's a waste of time. It's also setting yourself up for a lot of disappointment. Because in the real world, not everyone gets to walk around with a beauty filter on. Not everyone has photoshopped ass and abs. A girl's skin texture now is seen as unattractive because it's not filtered out, because a lot of men are programmed to see women as all of these like Kylie Jenners, all of these figures who Photoshop themselves, who have had surgery. I want to put men into consideration based upon a woman's looks, because men have a hard time dating. Men do, okay? And this is something I'm aware of. A lot of men just either don't get picked at all by the women in today's society because they're not the typical chads that you guys like to say, or the six-figure earning man. And I want to have you guys into consideration here, because I'm sure it's difficult to see women who you're attracted to, but they're not attracted to you because maybe, I don't know, you don't hold yourself in an attractive manner. That's something that you guys should consider as well. Your attraction is truly a powerful tool in order just to see a person and honestly the longevity of a relationship. You want someone you're attracted to. If you're not attracted to your partner, the chemistry is not going to be there. The formula is not going to be there, okay, for success and magnetism. Attraction is not something to be ashamed of if you're attracted to someone or if you're not. It's just reality of what it means to be a human. There's people out there that do not find me attractive. There's other people that do. There's people I find attractive and other people I don't find attractive. Preference. Preference is okay, but do not get over-identified to your preference, because you could be letting yourself down and perhaps cutting yourself off from true, genuine people in your life. By chasing the Instagram models, you are not actually chasing what your insides are desiring. Stability, loyalty, trust, reassurance. Being able to feel like a man within a woman is very important for men in today's society. So if you're with this feminine looking woman, but she's emasculating you constantly, you need to rewrite why you're with the people you're with and why you put people on pedestals where they do not belong. No one belongs on a pedestal. Not me, not you, not God, okay? No one belongs on a pedestal, because the higher we are put, just as much we are capable of coming down, falling down. So I want to have this conversation to just remind you that take in consideration your values, sit with your values, and don't get lost in the sauce of beauty, okay? You gotta have your awareness intact and to allow not only your sexual urges to come online when you are discerning a woman, but your logic and your reason to why. And if so, how would this woman play a part in your life? You want peace of mind. You want a woman that brings you that. And you deserve it, but you have to allow that into your life, into your space. So yeah, just a reminder for you guys today, and I hope you guys liked today's video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.